Hello everyone, welcome back to the iVisa channel, where we help you travel the world with ease and confidence. In today's video, we're going to talk about the US B1 B2 visa interview questions and answers. This is a very important topic for anyone who wants to visit the US for business or tourism purposes and needs to apply for a B1 B2 visa. We'll cover everything you need to know to ace your interview, from the most common questions to the best tips and tricks. And of course, we'll also share with you some of the best hidden gems in the US that you can explore once you get your visa. So stay tuned until the end of this video. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you enjoy our content. The US B1 B2 visa interview is one of the most crucial steps in your visa application process. It is your chance to convince the consular officer that you are eligible for a visa, that you have a legitimate purpose of travel, and that you will return to your home country after your trip. The interview usually lasts about 10 to 15 minutes, and it consists of several questions that may vary depending on your case and situation. However, there are some common questions that you can expect to be asked, and some questions that people tend to answer wrong and how to answer them right instead. Let's go over some of them and see how you can prepare yourself for your interview. Question: what is the purpose of your visit to the US? Wrong answer. I want to see my friends, family, relatives, partner who live in the US. Right answer. I want to visit some of the tourist attractions in the US, such as, you can name some places that you plan to visit. I also want to meet my friends, family, relatives, or partner who live in the US, but they are not my main reason for traveling. The consular officer wants to make sure that you're not planning to stay in the US permanently or illegally. If you say that your main purpose is to see someone who lives in the US, they may suspect that you have a strong incentive to overstay your visa or seek employment or marriage in the US. Therefore, you should emphasize that your primary intention is to enjoy the tourism opportunities in the US and that you have other reasons to return to your home country. Question: how long do you intend to stay in the US? Wrong answer. I don't know exactly, maybe a few months or a year. Right answer. I intend to stay in the US for, specify a reasonable duration based on your travel itinerary, which is within the validity period of my visa. The consular officer wants to make sure that you're not planning to overstay your visa or change your status in the US. If you say that you don't know how long you will stay or that you will stay for a very long time, they may doubt your credibility and honesty. Therefore, you should give a specific, realistic answer based on your travel plans and show that you respect the rules and regulations of your visa. Question: how will you finance your trip to the US? Wrong answer. I will borrow money from my friends, family, relatives, or partner who live in the US or in my home country. Right answer. I have saved enough money from you can specify your source of income, to cover all my expenses during my trip to the US. I have also prepared a budget estimate that shows how much I will spend on transportation, accommodation, food, entertainment, etc. The consular officer wants to make sure that you have sufficient funds to support yourself during your trip to the US and that you're not dependent on anyone else for financial assistance. If you say you will borrow money from someone else, they may think that you're not financially stable or responsible, or that you have ulterior motives for traveling. Therefore, you should demonstrate that you have enough savings from your own income source and that you have planned your trip carefully according to your budget. These are just some examples of how answering some of the most common questions and tricky questions during your B1 B2 interview. Of course, there are many more questions that you may be asked depending on your case and situation. That's why we recommend applying with iVisa instead of applying by yourself. iVisa will provide you with a comprehensive guide with more questions and answers, as well as tips and tricks on how to ace your interview. But before we tell you more about how iVisa can help you with your visa application process, let's talk about how you can apply for a B1 B2 visa in the first place. There are two ways to do this: self-application or applying with iVisa. Let's compare them and see which one is better for you. Self-application. If you choose to apply for a B1 B2 visa by yourself, you will need to follow these steps. First, you will need to fill out an online non-immigrant visa application form, also known as Form DS-160. You will need to provide your personal information, travel details, contact information, passport information, family information, work and education history, and other relevant info. You'll also need to upload a digital photo that meets the requirements of the U.S. Department of State. Second, you'll need to pay the visa application fee, which is $160 for a B1, B2 visa. You can pay online using a credit or debit card or offline at a designated bank or post office. You will need to keep the receipt as proof of payment. Third, you'll need to schedule an interview appointment at the U.S. Embassy or Consulate in your country. You can do this online through the U.S. Visa Information Service website or by phone or email. You will need to provide your passport number, DS-160 confirmation number, and visa application fee receipt number. Fourth, you'll need to prepare for your interview by gathering all the required documents and evidence. You'll need to bring your passport, DS-160 confirmation page, visa application fee receipt, and appointment confirmation page, and any other documents that support your purpose of travel and your ties to your home country. These may include bank statements, tax returns, employment letters, invitation letters, travel itinerary, hotel reservations, etc. Then you will need to attend your interview at the U.S. Embassy or Consulate on the scheduled date and time. You'll need to arrive early, go through security checks, and wait for your turn. You'll be interviewed by a consular officer who will ask you various questions about your travel plans, your background, your finances, and your intentions in the U.S. You'll need to answer honestly and confidently and provide any additional documents or information if requested. As you can see, applying for a B1, B2 visa by yourself can be quite complicated and time-consuming and a little bit stressful. You'll need to deal with a lot of paperwork, fees, appointments, and uncertainties. You may also encounter some common problems along the way, such as technical issues with the online application form or payment system, delays or errors in processing your application or payment, difficulty in finding an available interview slot or rescheduling your appointment, long waiting times at the embassy or consulate, rejection of your visa application due to insufficient or incorrect documents or evidence, denial of your visa due to lack of convincing answers or negative impression. These problems can cause you a lot of stress and frustration and may even ruin your travel plans altogether. That's why we recommend applying with iVisa instead. If you choose to apply for a B1, B2 visa with iVisa, you will enjoy a simpler and faster process that will save you time and hassle. Here are some of the benefits of applying with iVisa. You don't have to fill out a lengthy and complex online form. Instead, you just have to complete a short and easy application form on iVisa's website, where you only have to provide some basic information and upload a photo of yourself. You don't have to pay any extra fees or charges. Instead, you just have to pay a one-time service fee that covers everything from processing your application to scheduling your interview appointment. You don't have to worry about finding an interview slot or rescheduling it. Instead, iVisa will take care of that for you based on your preferences and availability. You will receive an email confirmation with all the details of your appointment. You don't have to gather tons of documents or evidence. Instead, iVisa will provide you with a personalized checklist of what you need to bring to your interview based on your specific case and situation. You don't have to face the interview alone. We'll prepare you for the interview with a comprehensive guide with the most common questions and answers, as well as tips and tricks on how to ace your interview. You don't have to risk getting rejected or denied. iVisa will increase your chances of getting approved and will support you throughout the entire process. As you can see, applying with iVisa is much simpler and more convenient than applying by yourself. You'll save time, money, and energy, and you will have a higher probability of getting your visa without any problems. Plus, you'll also get access to other features and benefits that iVisa offers, such as 24/7 customer support, a secure and encrypted platform that protects your personal data and financial data, fast and reliable service that delivers you results as promised, flexible and affordable plans, free updates and notifications on the status of your application, and an easy cancellation in case you change your mind or encounter any issues. So what are you waiting for? Apply for your B1, B2 visa with iVisa today and get ready to explore the amazing hidden gems in the US that we're about to reveal to you. The US offers countless attractions and destinations for travelers of all kinds. You probably already know about some of the most popular places to visit in the US, such as New York City, LA, Las Vegas, Orlando, San Francisco, Washington, etc. But did you know that there are also many hidden gems in the US that are less crowded, less expensive, and more unique. These are some of the best secret spots in the US that you should definitely check out once you get your visa. If you're looking for stunning natural scenery that will make you feel like you're on another planet, head to Valley of Fire State Park in Nevada. This park is home to some of the most amazing rock formations and landscapes that are made of bright red Aztec sandstone. You can drive along Mouse's Tank and admire the Fire Canyon, the Silica Dome, Fire Wave, Seven Sisters, Elephant Rock, and other incredible sights. If you're looking for a relaxing beach getaway that is rich in history and charm, head to Jekyll Island in Georgia. This island is part of the Golden Isles of Georgia, and it was once a private retreat for some of the wealthiest families in America. Today, you can enjoy the pristine beaches, lush forests, historic landmarks, and wildlife attractions that the island has to offer. You can also visit the Jekyll Island Club Resort, which is a grand hotel that dates back to 1886 and has hosted guests such as J.P. Morgan, William Rockefeller, Joseph Pulitzer, and others. If you're looking for a taste of Europe without leaving the US, head to the Solvang in California. This quaint town is known as the Danish capital of America, and it features authentic Danish architecture, culture, cuisine, and festivals. You can stroll along the streets and admire the colorful buildings, shops, bakeries, museums, and windmills that give this town its unique charm. You can also sample some delicious Danish pastries, cheeses, beers, wines, and chocolates that will make you feel like you're in Denmark. These are just some of the best hidden gems that the US has to offer. There are many secret places in the US that are waiting for you to discover them with your B1, B2 visa. So don't miss the opportunity to travel there with ease and confidence. Apply for your B1, B2 visa with iVisa today and enjoy a simpler and faster process that will save you time and hassle. I hope you've enjoyed this video and learned something new about the US B1, B2 visa interview questions and answers. If you like this video and learned something new, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more travel tips and guides. And don't forget to download the iVisa app on the App Store or Google Play Store to apply for your travel documents with ease and convenience. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Until then, happy travels.